Here with a quick video, and my son's gonna be saying hello in the background. He's playing in his little bouncer thing, so he's chilling. Okay, he's getting mad. So I just want to clear up exactly how I play Call of Duty Zombies without vision, because I feel like that question would have been a little more complicated than the others, so I felt like a full video dedicated to that would be better. So I'm gonna try to explain it quickly, but again, it may not cover all the details. So let's take a map let's take one like Voyage of Despair, for example. I don't like Voyage of Despair very much, simply because the verticality throws me off, because it's like, I don't know when the zombie's going to come around the corner and come into my line of sight, or come down the stairs. So, but it has the benefits of it.
YouTube Gaming, MOGHAL is live, FORTNIT, Season 7.
That being the surrounding water. Different parts of the ship that are being hit by the water have different sounds attached to them when the water splashes. So like a certain splash on one side of the ship sounds different from another splash like 50 feet away or something. So you can tell where you are based on that, so that's kind of nice. As well as the big thing, you have sounds like whispers tied to the box, tied to the doors you can buy, and tied to the guns on the walls. So those three things are really great for finding what you need this also applies to perks as well. So people say the perks look like eagles and other animals, and I can never tell what they sound like because I don't pay attention. Because there's just a constant like buzzing by a perk, and I just hear that. I don't listen for the animal or anything. So. But what I do a lot of the time is, like, for example, say I hear a gun on the wall, right? I run to it and go pick it up. Okay, it's the Mog 12. From the Mog 12, I know I go right and forward toward the door leading toward another box location, so okay, go there. I use these sounds to orientate myself, so like, put my back to the wall where I just bought the Mog 12 and go forward, and I should be eventually getting back to the top deck and outside. Or looking toward one of the sounds and just running for that sound, see what it is, and then okay, it's the MX9 or the Bowie knife or some other door. Excuse me, I'm a little sick, so and so generally that's what I do. I put sounds to different sides of me and then move. So like something to my back, and of course my character's back, or something to my front, left, right, whatever. Of course, other maps don't have those sounds. Like like Blood of the Dead is probably the least blind-friendly map, because the layout, for one, and for another thing, there's like no sounds tied to doors or guns or perks. There are, but I've never heard the jingle for them, which I know there's like the Wonder Fizz jingle, but I've never heard that. I've only heard that jingle in Classified. So I don't know if I'm just not chilling near the perks long enough in Blood or what. But so yeah, in terms of like, there's no sounds for guns or doors. I'm sure there are for perks, but I can never hear them myself. There is a sound for the box, however, so it's it's not bad. And so like Blood, what I have to do is hold on, my son says hi.
Stop button. Capture button. 0 hour pause button.
So my son wanted his toy, so I'm gonna try to do this quick before he's getting a little upset. I think he's hungry. So so yeah, I put sounds to certain parts of me, certain like directions, and then move according to those sounds, counting my steps when I first learn the map, and then as I get more comfortable, I just rely on sound. I don't care about counting my steps all the time. And I use the vertical sensitivity as low as possible, but even then that still throws me off, because it still does go up or down, depending on what happens. Like sometimes when I go down, like my aim just goes straight up in the air not straight up, but like it like goes up in the air for whatever reason. It's like, why are you doing this? And so like I have to try and fight it to bring it back down, and then the vertical sensitivity being so low throws me off, because I want to just snap back down, okay, good, but then I have to turn it back down. Like, it's a constant up, down, up, down, up, down, so it's fairly annoying. Someone suggested, like, what if they did, like, just didn't let the camera tilt up or down. That could work, but the better alternative would have a button tied to auto recenter. Or instead of tapping a button to recenter your view, just make it so that it auto centers like 2 seconds after you stop looking up or down or aiming or moving around or whatever with your right stick. Like, that'd be the ideal way to do it. Like, say, I go down, crap, my aim went up in the sky again, 2 seconds later it's back down to normal, like chest height or whatever, torso height, just by default, just by automatically being done. So that would be very, very beneficial. I mean, there's other things that Treyarch could do, but of course, you never know. But you never know what they'll do until they do it. So there you go. So yeah, that's just the gist of it. Is I just listen for sounds and orientate myself accordingly, and just keep moving. I also took the time to memorize the sounds of the guns in games, so like their gunshots when you reload them, different attachment sounds on them. The big one being when they chamber around whenever you pick them up off the box, out of the box or off of the wall or something. You can tell what it is based on the sound it makes when you have to chamber a bullet and stuff like that. So that's pretty. There you go. And on top of that, like for example, I use Classified as an example. Classified is like the Giant for me on BO4. The Giant is like that map where I can play forever and I don't really get bored of it. Classified is the same thing. That's why I have so much Classified content. But like I use that as an example because I can orientate myself easily. Once I find that elevator with the music in it, I can easily tell, okay, just run straight, and then you'll find a debris, then a box location, then another door, and parts, and this and that, and then, just all this stuff. So it's not too hard to orientate myself with Classified. Blood's a little difficult. Once I figured out the trick to the catwalk, it wasn't bad. So you can do different things for the catwalk. I'll explain a video on that in the future. Voyage is just I don't like Voyage. I just don't like Voyage. I think the Chaos Crew in Voyage are more annoying than they are in 9. I like them in 9 because it makes a bit more sense, but like their dialogue isn't as dumb. I just don't like any of the Chaos Crew. Like all of them are just like eh. Like Bruno can be interesting, Diego can be kind of funny sometimes, and Scar is probably the best character of the 4. Which, I don't like Shaw. Shaw bugs me, so. But anyway, so like Voyage, like I said, Voyage is the biggest problem with that is just the verticality. Like I don't know where the hell I'm going because it's a ship, so it's hard to tell where I'm going because it all sounds the same, especially once you get below deck. And my son is just bouncing away in his little bouncer. You crazy baby. 9 is fairly simple because it's symmetrical and it's, big open area and whatever. What I get stuck on is as soon as you go out of the arena and you go underground to like find box, find the gong, find this, find that, whatever. That's where I get thrown off. I mean, each of the locations have a unique sound to them anyway, so it's not too hard to figure it out. But it is a little like, a little hard to get used to just because I can find Danu, the Danu little tree or whatever, and the Champion of Danu summoning gong thing. I can find both of those like within round 1 or 2, no big deal. But then I have the problem comes when I come back out of the little underground area where Danu thing was, and I go back out to the main arena. I can never find any other doors. Like no matter, like I literally would train around like round 1 just listening for doors, and I don't find anyone. So I don't know. I might just need to practice more. But yeah, so that's just a brief overview of how to play zombies. I mean, it is a little more. There are more intricacies than that, but figured a little overview wouldn't hurt anyone. So, and my son's angry, so hope you guys enjoy. Dude, chill out. Hey, hi. Yeah, I love being sick. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. That Q&A is coming soon, I promise. I'm having trouble with the audio file mixing with the video file, so.
Stop button. Pause button.
Bye.